All right, this is a new video. My first video back, but I tried to do a reaction video, and the reaction video did not do very well because it was all choppy. I don't know what was up. I want to try this video here, and brand new video. I'm not gonna react to the video I already watched because I try to do things genuinely around here. Anyways, uh, take two, first video back. Hello, how y'all doing? I've been away for a little while, but if this one comes out choppy, I've got to figure out something. Whatever's up in my settings, something's up with my recording. But in the meantime, let's start this video and see what they got to say. Oh, I know where I was going with it. In the original video that I tried doing, I had mentioned that AI slop is getting way out of hand, like way out of hand. The only thing that compares to getting out of hand as much as the AI slop is the scammers. That's a whole nother topic. Maybe I should just do a rant myself on that without reacting to anything. I might make a rant about the scammers. That's getting out of hand too. But let's see what they have to say about this AI slop. Um, I'm all for getting rid of the AI slop, and it's when the the AI slop era is ending, thank God. And in the thumbnail, it was like we are so back, and I agree. Let's be back.
Alright, so welcome back to another video on the channel. So in this video I work on making a floating fishing platform on my island so I can easily catch fish without having to always go down to sea level. It's very convenient and looks pretty nice in my opinion.
I hope this music does not flag copyright in the background, whatever's going on here. But looks like he's playing Minecraft while he's talking, so we're gonna watch a Minecraft video while we're listening to what he has to say.
But while I work on that, I want to talk about something that's made the internet
Yeah,
pretty unusable for the past year or so. And I'm talking about
right.
AI slop. You
It's
know what
been
I mean? Like those AI
about a
generated
year.
like Facebook posts, Instagram, which have like likes for a bunch of bots. And those YouTube channels with like a synthetic voice
Dang, he touched on both of it, the AI slop and the he said bots, but a lot of it's scammers using the bots. Oh man, he touched on it.
that, struggles to pronounce basic words and also has like a bunch of slideshow of AI generated images. Like they're just meant
Right,
to, farm money. And also those SEO
right.
optimized articles you often
Man, this video might be better than the last one I reacted to because he's touching on
see on like Google and
that.
whatever that give you a bunch of words just like optimize it for search engine and like then just like no actual concrete information. And for a while, it felt like the human internet, like before this big AI, rise, like felt like the
Did
actual human
did anybody see the video about the theory of the internet is dead? Man, they were so right. Like there's so much traffic on the internet that is not legit. Like it's just bots and like he said bot farming and it's all for like revenue, but so much of it is not real and now it's even more not real with this AI stuff.
internet was being like
Crazy.
buried under a mountain of low effort generative, quite simply garbage.
Low
Like it was
effort.
like fog
Garbage.
rolling over like I don't know the human world. But I have some good news for you. Like I think the slop era is actually coming to an end,
I
and it's
hope
not
so.
because
I hope
AI is
so. I so hope so. It's gonna give people a comeback. It's gonna be y'all get ready because if it is go if the AI slop's going away and we are coming back as collectively as creators or whatever, get ready to ride that wave. I can't even speak right.
going away. Like it's
Ride
not.
the
Like
wave.
it
Ride
is
the wave.
still in the gold rush era. Like you can make a ton of money. Like I don't know, being a prompt engineer or whatever. But officially, like the AI slop era is hitting a wall. So I want to talk
I hope
about with
so.
the first basic reason, and it's the fact that the money is drying up. Like in 20
Something I touched on with the last one I tried to react to is I personally know somebody who got demonetized for the AI slop. They lost out on the revenue from it. I did try it for 2 months, and then after the 2 months, I was like, hmm, I don't like this. I'm not passionate about it. I didn't like making the stuff. Two, it is a little more time consuming for the fake stuff. For me, it was. Three, it's a saturated market. Like you're competing with thousands of other people creating other AI slop. and I it was like an eye opener. Like, you know what? This is just bull, bull. Yeah. So I was my response to it is to go 100 miles an hour in the other direction, with all my flaws and mistakes and my speech impediments, and just be human and let people see me for me. And if they like me, then they'll stick around. And if they don't, well, then they'll go watch AI slop. I don't care. But human, I'm 100 miles an hour in the other direction. I'm trying to basically, the way I do it is I'm distinguishing between AI and non-AI. Is like I'm going back to like analog. So I've started using the word analog a lot lately to distinguish as non-AI. So yeah, analog is the way to go. And I know that the original definition of analog was like digital versus analog, and analog is like a real waveform or whatever. But to me, I'm considering analog like human input, not AI input.
23 and 2024, everyone and their grandmother thought that AI was like, a
The
money
devil.
printer. Like if you could generate like a bunch of articles per day
Oh,
for your
that too.
blog using like ChatGPT,
Everybody and their
surely
grandma.
the
When he said everybody and their grandma, I was thinking all the old people going, "That's the devil." And they'll surely, ma'am, I tell you.
ad revenue would make you like a new millionaire. But that's not the case anymore because a lot of search engines, including like Google,
That wave, that if you didn't jump on that wave at the right time, that wave is gone. Wait for the next wave.
like they have updates now where pretty much they nuked like the discoverability of like mass-produced low-effort content.
Hopefully
Like
so.
if your site exists just to house AI generated content and try and farm ad revenue, that strat does not work no more. Like the money is just gone. And also like
I hope so because that'll give. It's a like a. I hope it's a slap in their face. Honestly, I hope that it is to the point where it is unmotivating for them to get on there and create a bunch of crap because uh, that it is what it is crap, and basically it removes space in the creator space for people with real content, which I regret trying 2 months. I was trying to jump on the money wave. Like, I've never made any money from any of this, so of course I was trying to make some money, but um, I guess my morals took over, and I couldn't bring myself to continue doing the crap.
the cost of like these AI models, like it's not cheap. Like if you're not getting clicks because Google, I guess blacklisted your domain, like you're gonna lose money. And also the get rich quick crowd is like incredibly like volatile. Like as soon as the effort to reward ratio shifts towards like actually
And oversaturated.
putting an effort, they all leave. Like they've already moved on. Like like people are selling those AI master classes like that can quickly get you rich. Like that was in its golden age like, a couple months ago. But
Hmm.
now they're probably trying to sell a new niche that doesn't involve like any AI. And like when the grifters leave the slop
You don't even need to sell it. Just be you. Be whatever you like to be. Do what you like to do. Say what you like to say. Quit trying to sugarcoat crap. You ain't Willy Wonka. Like, just, like, obviously, I just sugarcoated the word I was gonna say. But, I mean, as far as the message, don't sugarcoat it. I have to sugarcoat for YouTube. Otherwise, they're gonna flag me for certain words. But, anyways, yeah, just be you.
starts to recede. And it's like, when a tide goes away and see all the garbage on the beach, like it shows the actual state of all this. And, beyond the simple economics of AI slop, we need to talk about uncanny valley. So, to be quite frank, humans are very good at spotting patterns. Like at
Yeah,
first
not
AI
bad.
images, they were like very impressive because they were like new. It's like a novelty. Like,
Hmm.
I was amazed that, a computer could draw like, I don't know, a goofy image of my friend, like,
Use it as a tool, not as a replacement for creation. You are the creator, it is your tool.
cyberpunk. Like, I kept doing that. Like, it was pretty fun. Like, we would, laugh a lot trying to make like crazy images of each other. But now we've seen like that exact aesthetic, like millions of times. Like it's like we've developed a slop resistance. So like on specific images, like I feel like Midjourney that was like a big one back in the day. But even like Gemini and Chat, like they have like that almost like a oily sheen. Like they're shiny in a sense. Like you can tell it's pretty good. You can tell when an image is AI generated, or the way that AI generated text, starts with like some, intro like, I don't know. It is important to remember, or in the ever evolving landscape of like, we have become like subconscious.
You know, we have what he's saying is we've been able to spot it like almost immediately, like, oh, it's AI. When we need to collectively just like scroll. Like I know that some of the AI content is funny and it's good and there is effort put into it, whoever's making it. But it's not all that way. Some of it's just like, really, that's the best you could do. Like it just it gets old seeing the same AI slop over and over and over. Like I want to see real people. I I I, I want to see real people's opinions. I don't want to be persuaded by AI slop.
Like allergic to the signs of AI generated content. So like, when you see a thumbnail that looks like an AI generated like fever dream, like, this is just me, but I just don't
None of my thumbnails are AI generated. They might they might have an AI generated picture in it one day or someday, or maybe there has been one in the past, but as far as like the final creation of the thumbnail, like I create my thumbnails. I don't just say, hey, make a thumbnail,
click on it. Like I just keep on
which most of my thumbnails are just a screenshot of whatever I'm doing, like this, and the little sidebar thing I put on there, and we call it good. And that's my thumbnail on a lot of my thumbnails.
looking for something new, like something that's actually human. Like there's a growing premium of human imperfection. And we're seeing like a resurgence of like, actual like human content, like hand drawn or like, video footage and
Yeah, I can't afford to pay somebody to do all that, and I'm not talented enough to hand draw anything. But yeah, I mean it's pretty cool that some people can. If I ever made money, I might pay somebody to hand make me thumbnails. But then again, I worry that they start resorting to using AI
Ryan actually has like a
for stuff.
voice. Like a lot of YouTubers, they even put like a message. I've talked about this before, but they say like human generated, no AI use. Like people want to see human stuff now. So the slop era, it
Right.
relied on the
They're
novelty
hungry
of the
for it.
technology at the time, but novelty has a life. And once the wow factor of a machine being able to mimic a human disappears, all you're left with is like a mediocre imitation that just feels hollow. And turns out people don't like hollow things necessarily because we're humans. Like we want to connect with other people, see like
Right.
actual human things, like basic human psychology. And let's touch on the dead internet theory while I'm at it.
Right.
So for those who don't know about this theory, it's an idea that most of the human, not the human,
Yeah, that's what I was referencing to earlier, but he's gonna say it.
most of the internet is just bots talking to bots. And
Right.
humans are actually the ghosts in this machine of botness. And for a while there, that slop era made this sentiment 100% true. Like, you'd go to a comment section on like, shorts, for example, or like even like articles, like it was just like a bunch of bots saying like, glazing, quite frankly. Oh, it's like an AI generated article. But like, here's the main thing, like advertisers do not like this. Like if a brand pays for an ad on a website or a platform, they obviously want humans to see it because like humans are the ones who's actually gonna, buy or interact
Right, because they make money off of humans, not off of bots. So if a bot is the one interacting with their ad, they're less likely to make money, which and they're having to pay for the ad view,
with the good. So like if I don't know, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram becomes like 90% bots, the ad dollars are going to vanish. Like
which makes us as a, why would we ever spend money on ads, like to put an ad out if we have to worry that our what we're paying for, the traffic, the view per how they call it, VP, click per view or whatever it is, the view count is counted because of bots. Like, so basically I paid for a bunch of bots to view my ad. Why would I do that? Oh, hold on. Lost my volume or something. I hit a button. There we go.
race to try to purge all the bots because their entire business model depends on there being real people to actually interact with the ads. Like we're seeing
Hmm.
platforms implement like measures to actually have like human people like getting through, like for stricter moderation of automated accounts, like these social media platforms, these big tech companies.
At this rate, you're almost better off with back whenever it's been several years back. I seen these follow groups, not follow group, but you basically it's a follow group. Like subscribe to my channel and watch an hour of my content, and I'll subscribe to your channel and watch an hour of your content. Like you're trading views and you're trading subscribers to try to get up to a certain point. But the problem with that is if you were subscribing and watching just to watch, or even if you did watch, if you followed through with your uh, dedication to watch their hour worth of whatever, and you didn't enjoy it, and you never went back, that's actually more harmful on your algorithm than to have never watched it at all. But with that being said, it's almost better for that to happen than it is for these bots to view and to take up your view time, because now like it's really messing up the algorithm with all these bots watching stuff and AI influencing and all the things.
Ironically, some that are pushing AI the most. They realize that if they let the slop win the platform and the ad dollars, they vanish. There's also an important part about this AI growth for the tech niche specifically. So we're moving from AI as like a product to AI as a tool. Like in the
Hmm.
slop era, the AI was like, a selling point. Like, saying that this video was made by AI or this book was written by AI, that was like impressive. But it's kind of like
Right.
saying like this house was built using like, I don't know, power tools or a hammer. Like people don't care about like the hammer or the power tools. They care if the house actually like stands and is structurally sound.
Right.
We're
Right. The
entering a
foundations
phase
is
where
what
the
he's trying to
AI
say.
is becoming like more like invisible. Like it's like the spell
Hmm.
check. Like it helps a human edit faster or helps like a developer find a bug or
As a tool, not a replacement. Right. I agree with this. Like it's okay to use it for like faster work, but for to use it as in like, hey, ChatGPT, create this story for me. Now create these pictures for me. All right. AI, turn these pictures into video for me. All right. AI, make this voice narrate this story that ChatGPT made me. Just like a echo chamber of AI slop nonsense. And yeah,
a glitch in their code. But the final like result is mostly still guided by an actual person. Like the slop was what happened when people removed the human from this
right.
process entirely. Like they thought the hammer could build the house by itself. Like we realized that the result is just a pile
I
of
like his
wood
analogy
or
there.
on a broken house, something that looks like a sled. Not a sled, a shed.
A shed.
Like
A mistake. And you know what? It's human. And it's kind of funny to laugh at. Like something that's embarrassing to us now can, we can kind of giggle at it like you messed up. Like it's funny because I've done that too. And it's funny because you've probably done that too. You probably misspoke a word that sounded similar and you're like, I messed up. But AI is not going to do that. AI is going to get it perfect every time or blatantly like hallucinatingly wrong, but it's going to sound as if it didn't mess up. We're just going to have the human touch to it, the analog.
it's not an actually like good like result. Like the industry is pivoting. Like the high-end AI companies like Google, Meta, Facebook, all the big AI players are focusing on like agentic AI, like tools that actually solve like actual problems rather than saying generative AI that makes pretty pictures or like some stories or whatever. And we also can't ignore the legal hammer in all this. Like, the slop era was built on
Hmm.
like a wild west of just, can data scrape like everything. Like companies just took everything on the internet and fed it into, training AI models. But, lawsuits are actually, like, popping up. And, artists, writers, and, media companies are suing, AI firms for, infringement. And what this means for, the average, like, like a slop generator is that the free or, the
Slop generator.
free or cheap models that they rely on are going to get like more restricted. Like this happened to Sora, for example. It's like the premier like app for generating like AI generated videos. Like it's a lot harder to actually like, generate like actual characters. And I know they had to pay a bunch of money to Disney to like actually get the rights to use like AI characters there. Like it also costs a lot of money to get like deals. So it's pretty difficult to use to just mindlessly generate a copyrighted character. And also, copyright offices, they're also being very clear. Like, AI generated content cannot be copyrighted. Like, if you can write a book with AI, anyone can copy and sell it themselves. And you can't just, do anything about that. This destroys the long-term incentive for slot businesses. Like
And as it should. It should destroy the incentive, the motivation behind the AI slop. The, well, like I seen, part of the reason why I tried it, like I said, for the money, but 2 months in, I was just like, man, this is oversaturated. Like, there's so many people creating nonsense. I was trying to do a little bit of human input into mine, but at the end of the day, it was still kind of AI slop. My first uh, I don't know, 10 or 15 stories were 100% real generated, but then I was running out of ideas and I was just like, all right, let's work off of this. Let's do that. And then eventually it ended up being AI slop.
if you can't own what you produce, you can't build a brand. You're just like a middleman. And middlemen are the first people to get cut off in scenarios. So let's talk about the future now. So what comes after the slop? Well, it's actually, human-led content, surprisingly. Like, we're seeing a shift towards personalities again. Like, people want to follow a creator that they trust, who has like a specific perspective, who makes, errors, and who actually exists like they're a real person. Like, you can't,
Right.
prompt a personality. You can't generate like this human trust. But yeah, that's it for my thoughts on why I feel like the AI slop era is, coming to an end at this point. If you have anything to let me know. Feel free to comment. And yeah, I'll see you next time.
Yeah.
All
So
right, so welcome.
I agree with him 100%. It started over. That's cool. Um, I agree. Once again, this video is the second or third time. The first time I tried to do the video, I started like 30 seconds in and had to restart again because I didn't have headphones connected. And this is the third time because this is a new video from the old one, and I deleted the old one, and I'm not going to re-react to it. But yeah, so if you made it this far and you like my real human reaction and don't care about the AI slop, then leave me a comment. It says like analog. Analog is the word. Leave a comment that says analog and let me know you made it to this part of the video and appreciate you being here. And let's start a movement where we're trying to walk away from the AI, at least the AI content for the creator space. I'm not like so anti AI that I don't use it at all, but let's try to walk towards human creation a little more. So yeah, see y'all next time.